Hey, Tim.
Hey, Greg.
How's it going?
Fantastic.
Yeah. You enjoying low-quality downloads?
Yeah, I got my subscription, and I've seen some really low-quality movies.
That's a really good description. Yeah. I've been enjoying it, though. I got my 2 profiles on that one account, so it's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
The flight back from Middlefart was an experience. There was 7 layovers.
I mean, yeah. Well, they seemed very interesting. It seemed like at least you had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, the accent of that region.
It's very
Denmark
interesting dialect.
Very interesting.
Yeah. How was the food? Did you eat a lot of like smoked fish and fish?
Yeah, it was a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Not fishy fish though.
No.
Yeah, it's very mild.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm glad you got to go. It sounded exciting. Sorry I couldn't go.
Yeah, it was a bummer. I think you would have enjoyed it. Next time we go.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll come over here.
That's a great idea. We should definitely invite them.
Yeah. Gimintrig.
Yeah. Scandinavia. Yeah.
So what else is going on? What's hot?
It's 3 weeks into the baseball season and I'm miserable already.
Mm.
Can I just have like half a summer? Just give me till like middle of July to enjoy baseball. Nope. No. Ruined already.
Mm-mm. Yeah, the early pre-season predictions of what both of our teams were going to do is not really matching up with what they're doing on the field.
Not even close.
Yeah.
For any new listeners, I'm a New York Mets fan, and
I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan. Yeah. So in the same division.
Yeah,
somewhat. Some might call rivals from a sports standpoint, but we make it work here on Latch-Key Dads.
In order for them to be rivals, one actually has to be good.
That's true.
That's true. And win something every once in a while. Well, that's not true. I mean, we did go to the NLCS 2 years ago, so broken clocks twice a day.
That's true. That is true.
How's your fantasy team doing?
Well, it's funny. I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but when we tried to get into a public league, like we've done in the past. I tried to get into one, you tried to get into one, and then I was able to get into the one that you got in, so we were on the same, league, but then I couldn't get out of the other one that I had gotten into, so now I have my A team, which is the one I play in the league with you, and then I have the other team, which plays in this other league with 7 other random people that I don't know.
Yeah, and you didn't draft either.
No, neither one.
Right.
The times for the drafts, I just couldn't be available, so... I think my team in the league that we're in is doing okay.
Okay.
But then my team, the other team, was winning that league for the first week and a half. Now it's dropped off a little bit.
Yeah.
I think your team was struggling a little bit.
Yeah. Well, when you pick a few players that just don't, those early round picks are so important in fantasy baseball. So, but I do feel that my team is meant for the long haul. Baseball's a long season.
That's true.
So I'll have a little faith in this team that I put together.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed with my auto draft is that I didn't get any pitchers that ever get saves.
Oh.
So that's a guarantee every time I'm getting 0 when it comes to saves, or maybe I'll squeak one out here and there. And then I started looking through pitchers that historically get a fair number of saves in every single one of them. Or then you'll find these guys that have pitched like 4 times in the majors. You're like.
Yeah.
He got 6 saves in 12 games, but he hasn't been back up in a long time. So.
Well, I might have extra save guys, so
okay.
I could use, I think, a bat really bad.
All right. I'll take a look at
or pitching. Pitching or a bat would help my team out a lot right now.
The Latch-Key Dads are plotting an alliance to climb up the ranks.
So what else is going on? Everything good?
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of rolling into the end of the last chapter of high school here for my kids. So,
kind of crazy
for you as well.
Yeah, they got college decisions to make pretty soon.
Yeah,
and there's got to be a lot of. I mean, for me, I don't remember feeling any stress whatsoever. But I think for a lot of kids, there's a lot of like stress as to, what school should I go to?
Yeah, and I think it was so different. I mean, like we told our friends probably, and that was the extent of it.
Not a big deal.
Now it's like my kids have shown me like posts where like kids are like, oh, I got into Harvard and I got into whatever. So like that like keeping up with the Joneses sort of vibe that was there when we were kids. Now it's just like exponentially worse. But
it's like the announcing a baby, the gender party or whatever they could. Yeah. Everything's
got to be an event. So.
Yeah. So it makes it more stressful for them.
Yeah. They're under the microscope so much more. But we're getting close, and I think we've got one decision made and one that hopefully will be made in the next few weeks here.
Nice. So. Well, soon, right? It has to be.
Yeah, by May 1st.
Sooner or later, yeah. It's. I'm going to go backpack over Europe, Dad.
There was some talk of that, actually. Other than that, I think it's just we got some warm weather, which is kind of nice. It's
my gosh, right?
A little bit unseasonal. It's like 85,
We have no in between.
No.
High of 56 to 84.
Yeah, when the air conditioning kicked on yesterday, I was like, really? It's April 14th,
Like, what the heck? Yeah.
So.
I went through and opened up all the windows today. I'm like, I'm not turning the air conditioning on the same week that the furnace ran.
Yeah. It got up to 81 in the house today, and I was like, I got to turn the air conditioning on. It's too hot. But
especially for us working from home.
Yeah.
It definitely adds to that. But I'm so cheap. I just get a couple box fans and put them around my desk.
Yeah. Well, as we're in the studio right now, I've got the little Dyson fan going.
You got the cool no blade one, though.
Yeah.
So you can't. Does it still do? Remember as a kid, you would put your ball, it doesn't.
There's no blade, so it's
not like air or any like.
I don't
vibrate.
think so.
No.
I guess we could give it a try and see what happens.
Let's give it a try. Let's see. Does it? It has to have. I don't know how they work. I think it's black magic, but
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right.
All right. Hold on.
So Greg is he's swinging his mic around. He's gonna take off his headphones probably and slide his way down through the studio here over to the Dyson, and let's see if it makes any sort of sound.
All right, here we go. You tell me from over there, Tim.
All right, just try it from the front. See if it does anything.
Hello.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
It's magic. What the hell? All right, here we go. Hello. Hello. Luke, I am your father.
No, I don't think it's working.
You every Star Wars nerd. He doesn't say that.
Well, we tried. So for all you young folks out there who've never seen a box fan or had the experience of trying to cool yourself with a box fan, it was pretty fun to yell into it and have it alter your voice.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but Dyson ruined it for everybody. So.
They did. Bladeless fan.
Yeah. Not unlike the flat screen TVs that ruined the light zapper for the Nintendo.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Not cool.
No.
Maybe they could make an adapter with the Wii kind of.
I think I did see I've been toying around with making a arcade cabinet, and I did see one that it comes with light guns that will work with an LCD or a LED screen. I don't know what kind of black magic they're using for that. But, so I was like just going to build a regular cabinet with the traditional joystick and buttons. But then I saw one that comes with the light guns as well, and I'm like, ooh, well, that opens up a whole nother realm of games that you can play if you've got the guns.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I did see, on a couple of these pages, like, Facebook and stuff, all about NES and how there's these people who just look for old school tube TVs just so they can play their old Nintendo or even Sega had it, any of them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's funny when you mentioned Nintendo. My wife and I were talking about how she was talking with a friend about how she sold every system along the way to get the next one.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, my husband kept all of them. And she's like, oh, there should be somewhere where someone sets them all up and you can go in and like rent the room for like an hour or two and play all the old systems. And I was like, maybe Latch-Key Dads,
I like it.
Old school entertainment store will be opening up.
Part of an arcade, massive arcade.
Yeah.
Next to the Roy Rogers.
Of course. I'm telling you, the retirement community that's an old mall, I think that's
it,
a $1
right?
million idea. Right
you
there.
just everything, you could put a wall record store. Remember the wall?
Mm-hmm.
You could put a Orange Julius. I mean, these are stuff people are throwing away, right?
Yeah.
Like CDs, you just keep stocking the same CDs.
It's like a library. You just take it out and bring it back.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just win the lottery now.
I haven't played in a while. Maybe this weekend is play the lottery weekend.
Yeah.
It would be nice right before the kids go to college to come in to a little bit of money.
Yeah. I mean, I got my kidney removal surgery coming up, so
I've been donating double plasma.
I tried. They said, "Yeah, no, we don't want yours."
That's funny.
All right. Well, you got a game set up here for us, I see.
Yeah, we every once in a while I think it's fun to grab a box of some of the unknown contents of my childhood, and so I thought, why not do a What's in the Box one more time?
What's in the box? We didn't have it queued up, so that was
pretty good though. I
yeah,
think Brad would be proud.
All right. Or we do a little, UHF. What's in the box?
Your impressions are getting so much better.
A little down east cider.
Yeah, gets it going. Awesome.
Well, you gotta kick it off here with the box.
Okay, you want me to take the first venture?
Let's see.
All right, let's see.
I'm feeling belt buckle.
Belt buckle?
Yeah,
that's true. There usually is.
There's gonna be a belt buckle in this box, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
And if you're not familiar with the show, this is all real stuff from Tim's childhood that his mother never got rid of, or Tim either. Right. I'm sure Tim's just as guilty of this.
Yeah.
And so what have we got in the box now?
So Tim? These are, I don't know if you can remember this, but Michael Jackson had a type of sunglasses that he wore. It was like a single lens, basically. And it even says Michael Jackson up in the corner of the glasses. Now you can see they're a little bent. Yeah. A little bent. But throw those on. What do you think? Pretty stylish there.
Dude, they are awesome.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to wear these around town the next couple of days.
I know. If you can just bend them back into shape. No problem. Needle nose pliers.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's pretty epic, dude. It might be worth something.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
All right.
Let's see what Greg gets here.
What's in the box? I don't know. This is like... Oh, wait. Did something fall out of this box?
Oh, yeah.
Something fell out.
Let me see if you can...
It says... It's a box. And it says... Concert Master. I have a feeling this is going to be a flutophone. Or a...
Harmonica.
Oh, I've never seen a circular harmonica before.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. I didn't even know that existed, but sure, why not? Who cares what the outer shape is? This is the Concert Master.
Yeah.
Made in India. Oh, organ pipe. So, that's the round side, round kind of organ pipe harmonica. It gives instructions. Do you know how to use it, Tim? Because I'm going to ask you to perform a song any second now. So get ready. Start thinking. Okay. This is 1980. So this is pretty cool. It's round, and it says right on there, Concert Master. That's pretty cool. And I want to see if... can you do a little... what was it? Run Around by Blues Travelers?
Sure. This is going to sound just like that, I'm sure. Yeah, not exactly quite like that. But
John Popper would be amazed.
Yeah. What's funny, though, is that, I do remember this thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I would walk around the house just making all kinds of horrible sounds with this thing.
Your poor parents.
Yeah. So,
have you had a tetanus shot recently?
Yeah, really. So, yeah.
Well, that's pretty epic.
Yeah. So, while you were checking that out, I did look on eBay. Rare 1984 authentic Jackson 5 Michael Jackson Victory Tour sunglasses, $300. No. Yeah. Now these look like they still have the sticker on them, so they're probably a little bit better shape than the ones I have. But
that is pretty epic,
dude.
Maybe
college scholarship is coming from the Michael Jackson.
That buys your child 12 hours at the university.
Exactly. That's funny. All right. Let's see what else we can find.
What's in the box? Well, I heard something ringing around in there.
What is this? I got 2 for 2 on the Jacksons.
Oh,
this is a Pepsi Cola soda can. The old school Pepsi logo on it.
Yeah, smaller font.
And it has the World Tour 1984 Jacksons with all of the signatures from the Jackson 5.
Wow.
So this was, I guess, a promotion that Pepsi had, with the Jackson 5's concert tour. And I guess I must have drank this Pepsi and then kept the can. And it's got a couple little dents in it, but overall not too bad a shape.
That's pretty cool. Something in there.
Yeah, they're probably back in the day. I think I would shove whatever candy or whatever the wrapper inside the can. So that's probably what's in there.
Yeah, This is cool. I didn't know much about Michael Jackson, but I would have thought he went solo before '84. So that's interesting. No, that might be the last time that they were the Jackson 5.
Yeah, it could have been right before.
I mean, right?
Because Yeah, I think his first album was
85.
Yeah, something like that. So.
I would have assumed it was earlier, but that is really cool, dude. That is an old school Pepsi can.
Let's see if there's one on eBay.
All right, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so a six pack.
Oh, okay.
Unopened.
Unopened.
Ooh, delicious. Oh no, it does say empty.
Okay.
$27.90. But then there's another one that's a 3-can pack for $150.
Huh.
So the wildly different costs.
Is the 3-pack not opened?
Drink some old Pepsi. Doesn't say that it's not. See if I can see the top.
It's kind of like
the tabs are not popped, so might have some old sody pop in there. That's funny. Ooh, the bottom of the cans do not look good.
Oh, really?
They look almost like rusty.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, the aluminum's fine on mine. That means probably that the soda has been like eating away at the metal.
Oh, that's great, right?
Yeah. Crazy. Anyway.
So I got a semi-confession here. So when I got out of college, I just stumbled upon a 6-pack of Coca-Cola in the glass bottles, and it was Christmas themed.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I'm going to every Christmas get a 6-pack of this Coca-Cola, and it'll be worth so much money. And so now I have about 9 years worth of these Christmas Coca-Cola, and they're not worth a damn thing.
Yeah, it is funny though. Like certain things, you could have been sitting on $50,000, and other things like, unfortunately in this case, nothing. Yeah.
I don't know. Last I checked was 5 years ago, so maybe the value shot up a little bit.
Maybe. Can hope.
All right, I'm going back to the well, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? Oh, this is interesting. It is. Okay, what the heck is this? Oh my gosh, dude, I did this too. I didn't have this, but yeah, the Halley's Comet 76. Every year, 76 years, Halley's Comet comes around. It's like a pamphlet all about watching it in the sky. Yeah. And so this was, when does it come? Do you remember the year? Let's see if it's in here.
I feel like it was like in sometime in the mid 80s or something like that. Yeah.
I feel like I was really young when it came out.
I do remember I did a project
86.
in school, like one of those like shadow box things.
Yeah.
With like a styrofoam ball and like cotton, that was like hanging on fish
I see what you mean. Okay. Not a viewer.
No, just like a whatever.
Yeah.
Diorama. And then I remember the night that it was you could see it. I remember going out. It was probably like 6 a.m, but it felt like it was the middle of the night to like catch it in the sky. And I mean, I saw it, but it's
tiny
very
little
small
thing in the sky. Yeah. Do you know when it's come? Did you know when it came last? I thought it was early 80s, but I could be wrong. But this is very cool.
86. You were right.
86.
It was 86.
Okay.
So then 2061, if we
if we make it, we'll be old.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. Mr. Halley's Comet, everyone's complete guide to seeing the celestial event. That is cool. I remember that as a little kid, seeing it in the sky and being completely underwhelmed.
Exactly. And I think it came with, it's probably not in this bin because everything gets separated into 12 different bins, but there was like a little handheld, like almost like a pirate's telescope. That came with it, and it was like worse than a pair of binoculars, but you felt cool having it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then they're selling telescopes on the back.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah. A good box so far, man.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Aha. Let's see if Greg can identify what that is.
Oh, I know what that is. That's a Game Boy Light.
Yeah.
Nice. So it was over here in this box. That's interesting.
Well, I think the thing was that I had like one of those little Game Boy like cases.
Yeah.
That the Game Boy was on one side, and you could put your games on the other side, but something like this
wouldn't fit
in that, and it just got tossed into something else.
Dude, gotta see if that still works.
4 AA's.
Are they? Oh, you took them out smart.
Yeah. So it didn't. The acid didn't.
That's the key. As long as you take the batteries out, those things usually will work.
Yeah. So to give it a shot.
That is. Works. I bet you that's worth money too. We're gonna pay for college by the end of the night. Tim.
Yeah. Totally.
All right, I'm going in. All right. Oh, this is like. Oh yeah, it. I think you mentioned something about your grandmother knitting these, or something like that. This is a dragon. I'm assuming frog. Dragon. maybe.
Yeah.
You know, a little hand puppet that's sewn in out of yarn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Got the googly eyes glued on there.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
Yeah. Old school hand puppet.
He can be a sidekick. How you doing, Tim? What's going on?
I thought maybe you'd have a Scandinavian accent.
Oh, yeah. Why would that be? All right, Mr. Green Guy.
Yeah, that's funny. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Did you name your puppet?
No, I don't think that
Mr. Toothy or anything like that?
No, I think he just was like, on a shelf in my room with all the other stuff.
What would you name him now if you had to name him?
I have no idea. Treg.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, let's see what else is in this random box.
He's digging deep, ladies and gentlemen. Memories of his childhood come flooding back as he pulls out.
There we go. It is a kid's book of skateboarding.
Okay.
Because back in the day, we didn't have the internet or YouTube to learn how to do a kickflip. So this was the how to read and learn how to do tricks on a skateboard. So that's probably why I wasn't that great of a skateboarder, but I really enjoyed doing it. It's funny, the logo looks kind of similar to like a
Beastie Boys video.
Yeah. Or like Thrasher magazine.
Yeah.
Has that same kind of vibe. Oh, there's 16 photo packed pages. So you don't just have to rely on words. But there's a little bonus in here. There's a Nike Air. This is probably like on the shoe with like a piece of string or something. Just
that is pretty cool.
Yeah,
all these kind of fun little treasures. Now, how would you rank yourself as a skateboarder?
I mean, we built a quarter pipe, and we built a half pipe, and then we built a bigger half pipe. And, we were fairly adept at skating on the half pipe. But, like, we were out in the country, so it's not like we ever learned how to, like, do a lot of street tricks and stuff. There were no curbs or anything, so, I could do an ollie and a kickflip and stuff like that. But,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just fun,
Just to
being on the
I'm sure.
on the half pipe and trying to do hand plants and landing on my face. And, the whole thing.
What was, like, the worst injury? You or somebody... Like that, what was like on the half pipe? Did you have a name for it?
I think one of the worst things that I did was I was riding my BMX bike on it.
Okay.
And I wanted to swing really wide to try to actually get air up over the coping.
Mm-hmm.
And so I dropped in. I had some good speed, and I went to the edge of the ramp, and my front tire actually went off the ramp. So I like full force face planted into the ramp, and I think I had like soccer pictures that night, so I had like a black eye,
That's awesome.
Just classic.
That is great.
I think probably one of the worst for my brother is he like flew off the side, and the board landed vertically, and he landed on top of it. So yeah, that was a bit painful. But the Beastie Boys were playing in the background the whole time, so it was fine.
That was good. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, am I up?
You're up.
I'm up. All right, let's go back in. Let's see. I don't know. Is this
That's that. I think that is my like for Christmas one year. That was like my idea list of like things that I wanted.
Should we read them
from Santa? Sure, go for it.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. We don't know year, nothing. It does say 175 on the back. So, but that does. It's in different ink. It's like could just been a note from something else. All right, Tim's idea list for Christmas, 1980 something. This might be early 90s.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's early 90s because of item number 3. But we'll get there, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
He has 6 items here. Items number 1, a Sony Discman. Diff brands. Diff brands. DIF period brands. Different brands.
Yeah. Maybe like Panasonic or something.
You didn't care? Yeah. Oh, you wrote Sony, so maybe.
But then, like, if,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Item number 2, racquetball.
Yeah. Back in the day, my dad, he was big into racquetball.
Okay.
And so my brother and I would go to, like, the, racquetball courts with my dad and play racquetball, the 3 of us.
All right. Well, you have 3 requests. A glove, a black gamma grip, whatever that may be, and a black and green tether.
Okay.
Not sure. I never played racquetball.
Well, when you have your racket, the tether would make sure that it stayed on your wrist if you like lost control.
Don't smack somebody in the face.
Wouldn't go flying off. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's a gamma grip?
I think it was just like the tape that you would wrap the grip in.
Makes sense. Now, number 3 is proof this was a 90s list. A Charlotte Hornets hat.
Ooh. Got to get that teal Charlotte Hornets
a little purple
hat.
In there too, right? Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Number 4. F1 Racer for Game Boy or Revenge of the Gator.
I got both of those games, so maybe I guess Christmas came through for me there.
Nice. Sweatshirts and light blue jeans.
You gotta have that light blue.
Yeah,
it's gotta go with the teal hat.
That's it. And number 6, Tim was not a greedy child. Just 6 items. Nintendo Turtles 2 arcade version,
which is in the bin of Nintendo games. So
that is a cool list.
Yeah, it was a successful Christmas for me, I guess.
Did you get the Charlotte Hornets hat though?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I had a pretty healthy collection of baseball hats.
Okay.
I don't remember if those made it though. With all the stuff that I kept.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's my mom. There's probably a bin somewhere up at her house where all those hats are, but yeah.
I was when I was in high school, I was so into collecting baseball hats. But not the expensive ones. I wanted the teams that nobody knew, like the obscure teams, or I had a Montreal Expos hat because I knew that they were going to move soon.
Yeah.
So the weird Minnesota North Stars before they moved to Dallas, like all those teams that I knew that weren't gonna stick.
Yeah, do you have any of that stuff?
I got a couple. Yeah. I do have a couple floating around, but not as many as I once had.
Yeah. No, I had it was like one of those. I don't know if you remember these. It was like a expandable rack.
Yeah.
That scissored, and then it had hooks on it, or pegs, I think.
Okay.
And it probably had 20 pegs on it, and I had a hat on every single one of them on the back of one of my doors in my bedroom. And
yeah.
I
was big into the hats. I loved a cool fresh hat. Yeah.
I can picture the Charlotte Hornets. I can picture the Rockies.
Oh yeah, purple.
But yeah, all the local teams and stuff too.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hey, cool.
All right, let's see what else is lurking in the box.
It felt kind of empty, I got to be honest. I was getting there. I think we feel like...
Random Game Boy game.
Sweet.
Looks like it's Super Mario. Yeah, Super Mario Land.
Awesome.
Cool.
Why is it not with the other ones?
I don't know. Maybe I think the case only held 6.
And
then a couple of these didn't make it in, and
that's awesome.
We're hanging out with the light, so
that's
it wouldn't get lost.
Yep, that's right.
So.
All right, I'm going back.
All right.
I guess. Another pair of sunglasses, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a belt buckle, but
not a belt buckle. These, I'm afraid, are completely generic. They are neon. I'm a little bit colorblind, but I would say pink purple, kind of thing, with black rims and reflective glasses. I mean, these are 90s looking, if you ask me.
Yeah, they're what does it say? I think they're made.
Oh, is there a name?
It just says rubber frame. Taiwan.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, I remember these being sort of like the thing. Just like the cheap sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you
dark.
go. Oh, wow.
They're really dark.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're not polarized for your protection?
No, I don't think so.
No.
They're probably like $3 on the boardwalk or something. But cool.
Where you found them on the boardwalk.
Yeah, really. Cool. Should we keep going?
Yeah, why not? One more
each.
A couple more. Fun. Yeah. It did feel like it was getting a little light in the box. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I actually know what that is.
Yeah, these are the instructions to the missing link. There's like it was part of the Rubik's Cube family, I think. That was the links. And he would spin and slide to get the right colors linked up. The only thing really missing is the solution.
Oh.
Was the tagline for the missing link. So yeah.
All right. Well, do you have the missing link itself and not the instructions?
I mean, I know it's around.
Okay.
But Where? No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
All right, well, we have the instructions in case anybody needs them. You're not sure how to play the missing link.
No.
All right, let's see. All right. There's a lot of paper in this one. I'm going to go another. Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's a fun one. I know what that is.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
This is the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, Bureau of Driver's Licensing, Harrisburg, PA. Is this your first driver's license?
I think it might be my permit.
Oh my God, dude, you kept everything. Junior learner's permit, male. You sure about that? I thought you were taller than this.
Was that 5'10"?
Yeah.
I grew to one more.
Did you get?
I get to 5'11".
All right. Well, this is cool. It's expired.
Yeah.
It's no good.
Bummer.
That's so cool. The fact that you got your freaking
original permit
is fantastic.
That's funny.
Yeah.
One whatever mark on there for glasses.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
Ooh, do you see the signature? It's so I just learned how to write cursive signature.
That is fancy.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is really cool. But didn't you keep it in your wallet? Like, how is it not bent? Like, mine got all bent up because it was in my wallet.
I don't know. I think I must have I think the thing is though is I only had this literally for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think it came in the mail because I took the test. I think you could take the test before you turn 16.
Okay.
So I think this came in the mail, and my parents gave it to me on my birthday as a surprise birthday gift.
Okay.
My permit actually arrived, and then I think it was 2 weeks later that I went and took the test and got my actual license.
So interesting.
So it's not like it was in my wallet for 6 weeks or 6 months or something while I was doing the whole thing.
Huh. So different than New Jersey, I feel.
Did you guys have to
We had 6 months.
Oh, you did have the 6 months.
I think we had to, but I don't know for sure. It was a long time ago, but we didn't get it till we were 17. So at 16 and a half, we can get the permit.
Yeah. So it's actually stamped on the back when I passed the test.
Wow. Really?
So this is on the 28th. So it was a little more than, the 5th. It was 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, a little more than 3 weeks after that I took the actual driving test and passed. And then it's got a stamp on it. Examinee has passed and authorized to operate motor vehicles. That's so wild. And then the officer who passed me, his signature's on there.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't it be funny if there's a technicality and you never had a driver's license your entire life because you didn't file a report or something?
Yeah. That reminds me of a movie that we reviewed not that long ago. All right.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. You want to end on that note or empty the box?
That is just epic. So that is up to you. We could do one more round. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good spot.
It's just such a high note.
Yeah, that's good.
Whatever we pull is not going to compare.
It's not going to hold up to a driver's permit from
a 35-year-old driver's permit.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I gotta go lie down.
Yeah, I'm not feeling well.
Can't get enough Latch-Key Dad content? Well, check out latchkeydads.com.
That's right, Greg. On our website, we've got a plethora of photos from each episode, as well as other interesting links to content that we talk about on the show.
Yeah, Tim, I really enjoy all the pictures that you put up there as they really bring the episode home.
Yeah, I guess I'm not afraid to show those embarrassing photos of my childhood. So, we encourage you to check out the website, latchkeydads.com, for all that content.
Excellent. And if you have a moment, check out our shop page where we've got really cool keychains for sale. If you don't know what to get your dad for Christmas, the holidays, Father's Day, birthday, check it out. It's a cool gift. Tim, did you know that listeners should review, and subscribe to the Latch-Key Dads podcast?
No. But now I know.
Knowing exactly about it.